Okay, people, be prepared to be
Who
inspired.
Are you calling people?
The people. Be prepared to be inspired. Kelly Bock is with us, one of the founding members or founders of Soulard School.
Yeah,
one of the smallest private schools in St. Louis.
I have to tell you, I didn't know about your school, and I was walking down the street right by it, and I was like, whoa, what's this? This looks so inviting, so nice. And I was so interested in just how it looked. And then here you are, and you're like the founder or the creator. What are you?
Well, I don't know about that. But
Okay.
because really the families are the creators. Yes, philosophy mission. I started a preschool in 97 and it grew up. But that beautiful playground you talked about, that was pure asphalt with a chain link fence around it.
Oh, my.
Luckily, the building, 1958 public school building, was extremely functional.
Yeah.
But that's all it was.
Kelly, we met you at a party in Soulard and had no idea who we were talking to at the time. And it's really a little disconcerting to be, drinking and having a good time with someone and then find out your history and what you've done. In 2005, it became an elementary school for the first time with 14 students. That was 10 years ago.
Yes.
How many students today?
130.
So is there the intention to continue to grow? And is that possible with the philosophy you have for that school?
Well, the interesting thing about the philosophy is, no, this school is going to stay the same size it is in the same location it is. Because the beauty of a city school is we use B-Works for computers. We do our Christmas shows and our art shows at Mad Art. We utilize... They're all Soulard places. Yeah. We utilize the Boys Club. They share their gym and so we don't need for the school to be bigger. We have great green space.
Why did you do this? You had young kids at the time, right?
I don't know. Okay. No, I did it. We had so many parents who came and said, please, please, please go into the elementary school years. Truthfully, my motivation was selfish. My son was 3.5. I love Soulard. I love the city, and all the schools were closing.
Yeah.
All the schools were leaving.
What are you going to do?
And
you didn't want to have to move to Kirkwood, right?
It was a selfish motivation.
But your background in education was so perfect for this, right?
Well, it was perfect for the education part. There's a whole lot of... But there's a whole lot
I wasn't talking about the swing sets.
Yeah, but there's a whole lot of business involved in school.
Oh, this is true.
That isn't so fun.
and what do you mean by swing sets, anyway? Partying in Soulard can be all kinds of things.
That can mean a lot of different things in Soulard.
I recuse myself from that part of the conversation.
But anyway, so how do you do this? How do you start a school? I mean, a lot of interested parents would think, gee, I wish it was a better school, never thinking they could start one.
Well, actually, it was the parents who started it.
Yeah.
Because we were all standing on the parking lot at little school, and they kept saying, and they said, well, I'll do this. I'll do this.
Wow, I've got a stage and I've got a microphone.
I'll do this.
Yeah, right.
And
wow.
That's not only did they do it, they have done it. It really is a school that belongs to the school, the community.
Let's talk about the philosophy of the school, how you pay such attention to the individuals and realize that each individual needs to be taught in a different way, which is a challenge when you have over 100 students. How different is that, say, from like the Kennard Metro system,
Well, it isn't that they have to
be...
Or
a new city.
It isn't that they have to be taught in a certain way. It's that there isn't one right way.
Yeah, okay.
While I'd like to say, while I coined the phrase qualitative education, because I'm a qualitative researcher, it's that you look at the situation and then assess. It's a very bottom-up, not top-down.
And it's expensive to do it that way, isn't it? And I don't mean in money. I mean in time and man hours.
But the important thing to think is, you had it right, where at least the Kennard system, they recognized that there were many ways kids at different levels.
How they express themselves.
Yes.
Right.
But typically, like a regular school, I remember taking our kids to a private school where I was told that's not part of our curriculum.
That's the bottom up.
Yeah.
So, we have a problem. One of the greatest examples was we had 14 students our first year. And Mary Wasco, who developed our culinary arts, one of the first Roots to Table program, had come to me when she read Bill McClellan's article and said she was interested for her daughter, kindergartner, who was on the wait list for Kennard. And she said, but I was concerned about school lunches. I said, great.
That you're in.
Good.
We specialize in school lunches here.
No, we don't. But now
I'll cut them.
now you can. Well, we were fortunate enough that McGurk's actually catered our preschool lunches.
Oh, well,
Now,
how about
McGurk's
that?
catering is school. Now, that's Soulard.
I know.
That's the system.
I know. Our 4-year-olds had smoked trout salad. Yes, it's true. It's true. But Mary was concerned, and her background was gifted education. So this was sort of a new field for her. And, my contribution to the Soulard School Culinary Arts Nutrition Program, which is beyond reproach, is that I was smart enough to hire Mary. So, and that kind of is the ticket to everything there.
Yeah, you have a nap.
Yeah, there's a little bug flying around here.
Our mascot, the OnStL mascot.
A parent comes and says, I can do this. And there actually was a joke for a while, like, be careful if you raise your hand around Kelly, because she remembers.
Well, apparently you guys did an incredible job. Joy and I have met some of your students and just blown away by them. They're out of school now. But
Yes.
They're just amazing kids that have gone there. And in fact, didn't one of them say, every student who goes there has to learn to play an instrument, or is it a particular instrument? Or
No, that's true.
Is that,
Yeah.
is that true? I
Yeah.
don't remember because
you told me that.
I did.
They all start with the violin.
Yeah.
And because reading music is reading music. And actually that started because ages ago we had a parent that said, well, I could teach the kids violin.
Once
Yeah.
again, and set it around you. So there you go.
And so then Matt King came on, and Matt King is also sort of a technological great guy. And then Courtney Keefe, when we got our STEAM lab, and now the LREC, the Litzinger Road Ecology Center, and Webster University, people come and they utilize the school as a study model. And our kids they're the teachers.
That's
the kids are the teachers.
Yeah, nice.
You want to get something done, ask them. I promise you they have 10 more ideas.
Okay, let's talk about this event you have coming up on November 7th. What is that?
Clovers Stars. It is fantastic. It is all the best of Soulard, Irish music. The kids are there. There's great food. There's great camaraderie.
This is a fundraiser then.
It's a fundraiser for the school. And McGurk's is the sponsor. And they bring in the St. Louis Irish Arts, who dance and do the tin whistle, which my 6-year-old Francis just started with St. Louis Irish Arts. But and then some of the greatest musicians that can come across
Oh my
in
gosh, there are
Ireland.
a lot of great ones in Soulard.
Yes,
So.
yes. And it's at the Soulard Preservation Hall, so it's in Soulard, for Soulard, sponsored by McGurk's, and all the benefit is for the Soulard
That's
School.
wondanful. And hosted by comedian Dan Chopin from St.
Oh,
Louis. here,
Dan
too.
Chopin.
Chopin.
Chopin. How do you say his name?
Dan.
I don't know. Yeah, Dan.
We call
Chopin.
him Choppy.
Yeah. But only behind his back.
And Kelly, thank you for just running in with what you were wearing. We appreciate that. We know you were under your car doing some grease work and stuff.
Thank you. I had no idea there were cameras. I thought there were only microphones.
We love it when it happens
Yeah, like
that way.
fantastic. Well, thanks for coming in. And thanks for doing everything you're doing. It's just a wonderful thing. And thanks to Clayton's Bakery and Deli in De Pere, making our segment possible today, offering fresh baked goods using recipes from St. Louis's earliest history and fresh baked bread right from the bakery. You say that line 5 times. 11,744 Manchester Road in De Pere, Clayton's Bakery and Deli.